Hello everyone, welcome to MrBenShow. Welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. You can't see us, it's just our voices.
We are
Patrick's
just
here,
voices.
so we're just voices, where it goes. I started booting up the game and then something different happened because we jumped into the game and now this is the first time turning it back on since the last recording session. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the start button now. We can see what's different. Monika's beautiful face.
Monika.
That's me. Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. Press help. Physical address.
Oh. Okay.
Log in.
Logging in.
Root. DDLC. Okay, so it's a new menu completely. We're in a computer now.
Oh. That's cool.
Hell yeah. We got mail.
No mail.
No mail. Files. Characters. Unable to open.
Maybe we have to unlock those or something.
Maybe. You got pictures?
We got some pics.
Oh, okay. They're like backgrounds.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, I can't use any of these. Oh, for the... Okay.
Error.
Nice. For the actual computer. I was thinking for, like, your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like, you could set it. Oh, wow. And the whole playlist?
Everything that we've heard so far.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we haven't heard that song yet.
Heck yeah. Classic.
Cool.
Alright.
Wait. Oh,
Oh, wait, yeah. You can
sorry.
load it.
I was like, what?
Last one. Nice. Alright. And we're back.
Cool.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual... Oh, I thought you were just going to start listing things. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Graham.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm still not used to you being in the... I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I gotta get used to doing the voices again.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway.
What Sayori is... Speaking of which... And then Monika's just my normal voice, right? And then Yuri's...
Yeah.
Yuri sounds like this. Yuri. I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Uh,
I'm already in this club. I've already made it this. Go buy your own snack.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ha! Oh, it's her purse full of snacks.
Oh, Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then, she turns it upside down and lets its contents
she doesn't have any
onto
money.
the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Yeah, you want me to buy your snacks?
That's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option.
Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's right, don't be such a glutton. Stop eating all the time. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Grandma to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
Yeah, this person you just met.
Besides, you should only buy what you want, or you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. I'm gonna have the same problem with reading again for some reason. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution.
Heck yeah.
Did I just? I mean that. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
Wow.
Ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
The revolution. It's the snack revolution.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
You're right.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Wow, that's how far back she planned. That's crazy. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk.
Nervous laugh. Pwap.
Whap.
Oh, I guess that was a onomatopoeia. Kia. Kia. Ow. What was? A cookie?
Wow, so many things just happened. From like violent to a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
That just spawned from the air.
Right, just. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. That's a big cookie. Geez, just eat it. Why don't you marry it?
Now it's in 1,000 pieces.
Right. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and snorts all the crumbs that are now...
It was really a saltine cracker.
It takes a big bite.
So good.
Nice. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours really looks good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Does she just have like a pack of variety cookies?
Just giant Captain America-sized cookies she carries around.
Yeah.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, and then slits her throat and eats her cookie. Then wraps her arms around her. There's a lot of backwards hugging in this. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
I don't even know. Ooh. Is that supposed to be a chewing sound? I think that's supposed to be a chewing sound.
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me?
What desirable?
Well, suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend. And Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period was late. Or, my last period today was study
What?
hall. My last period was late. My last period was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha.
That doesn't seem like you, Monika.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. Kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika.
Monika looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Graham.
Monika smiles sweetly.
Ooh woo!
Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Ha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
But you...
And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
You missed some giant cookies. Nah, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man,
Who are we hanging out with today?
it looks like no one wants to be bothered today.
Oh, okay.
I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika.
We're probably gonna see some really lame. Nope, that wasn't the line. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. But we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah.
The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something speaks to their creative minds. Was it? That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could do the thing. We could do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
Some more cupcakes.
Yeah.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Oh, my nose is so stuffy. That's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes!
She's on it.
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
I love, they're just like, yeah, we're gonna get her to make all the cupcakes.
Yeah. Ha, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Oh.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Did she just eat like 1.5 cookies?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life.
A club event.
I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Whoa, shit.
Wah! I open my eyes
Hi,
to
I'm
find
really close to your
Sayori's
face.
face filling my vision. Yeah, right.
Hi, Graham.
Can you take a step back? I nearly fall out of my
Or
chair.
did you fall asleep? Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club? Because I'm gonna totally do that now.
Yeah. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? You still need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it. It's 0.
Come on. At least give you the benefit of the doubt. Of what?
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
Jesus. My hair is really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right
it's always to the
here.
side right there.
I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Whoa.
Okay.
Jeez, you slob. Get it together.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is super weird.
Yeah.
This is so funny. That's a
What
weird
is?
word, I guess. Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. Fucking nerd. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Her big old bazongas were in the way. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud!
Yeah.
Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttons up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
If you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Eh? Monika suddenly calls out.
Do we have a poem today? Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Oh, we do. Yay! Graham, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, I didn't write it for you. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Was it a Yuri poem? Or was it like more of a general?
I think it was mostly Yuri.
Who going first?
Yuri first.
Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Graham. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday?
I guess you could say that.
I was also a bit surprised how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. The only way you truly enable your reader is to see into your mind.
I feel like
That's
she's
the
just
one
saying
way
I
to
suck.
truly. Yeah, you think so? It's a very intimate exercise. It sounds like she's quoting something. I mean, there's quotes around
I don't
it.
like
but-
your... I see. That's a
guess there's
certainly
quotes for
interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Saying I suck.
I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. I don't know why that sound of paper, like, startled me a little. I was just like, oh,
You were ready for it?
paper behind me or something? Okay.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing a bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the skittering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Fucking goddamn cursive.
I know.
I gave the
Sorry.
Oh, no, too far down. Go back. Oh no, I guess that would... I lost my place.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scroll.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware of the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. An urge? Okay. The moon increments? The moon increments its phase and reflects that much light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic furloin? What the fuck?
Maybe Parlonian.
Parlonian conditioning?
Oh, Pavlovian.
Pavlovian.
That makes more sense.
Fuck this
like
cursive.
Pavlov's, yeah.
I slice the bread and I feel myself again.
Was this a poem or just a really short story? Because nothing rhymed.
Poems don't have to
Yeah,
rhyme.
no, I know.
Well, it had 3 acts though,
Yeah.
so you have her, like, just cutting bread for herself, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, okay, I'm gonna give it to the raccoon. That's the second part. And then, like, okay, the raccoon's following me, and I cut bread all the time now.
Hell yeah. This raccoon loves my bread.
But there's a rush of blood, so.
I know, that little last part, right? I was like, oh.
What's the raccoon? A raccoon.
Where's this
What's the
blood
bread?
coming from?
Bread.
Yeah, right? What's the knife? A knife?
I was a little more daring with this one yesterday's. A little bit more daring with this one from yesterday's.
Yeah. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Except that maybe you just have a pet raccoon.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies.
Yeah, some people
She's
throw
talking about
bread
cutting
at
herself.
ducks.
She's just straight up talking about cutting herself.
Oh, okay. I mean, some people feed ducks, some people feed raccoons.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Yeah.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
But because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't have anything like that, Graham?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace our own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Who should I show my poem to next? I guess I'll do Natsuki. Just get my conversation. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Fwoo. Huh? Fwoo, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait a minute, that was a compliment. Aha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Get some, inner dialogue from her.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy... Oops. Oh no, what did I do? I don't know what it said.
Go back to history.
I've ruined it.
To Facebook.
Oh, I think you might have to press start. And then it does it. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Okay. And then, yeah.
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Here.
Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me because she likes spiders. Oh, no, because she likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Alright.
Yeah.
They're getting longer, that's for sure. Not bad, right? Was that also a metaphor, or was it just...
I think that was supposed to be like, hey, this person helps me all the time, but
Yeah.
I don't like this one thing.
Right.
This person's always nice to me, but I don't want to be
It's
their
like I'd
friend.
really love her if she just didn't like those dang spiders.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up.
Oh, okay.
I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not.
Eagles can fly.
Right. Because eagles can fly. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies.
Right? Have we done 2 poems or 1 poem? Is this
Just
the
the other
second one?
Yeah,
or-
this is the second one. Yeah,
Okay.
just eagles can fly. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is being an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Except fucking spiders.
Or if it's cutting yourself, seek help if,
Right, definitely, yeah. Also, seek help if you like spiders. Oh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words.
Oh, shit.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. So wait, her poem isn't... She's saying she accepts everyone's weird behaviors. Unless they like spiders, basically. Or am I missing something? Is she defending the spider girl?
She's defending the spider girl.
She's, okay.
Yeah, she's saying that it's dumb that this person...
Right, she's like, this person's great, but they don't like spiders.
Yeah.
But that's a silly thing because she's okay, I get it. Okay, cool. Sorry, I am dumb. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to next?
Before we choose, let me go pee again.
Okay. Potty break.
Who are we going with next?
I'm gonna go with Sayori.
Cool.
I think this one? Yeah.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Graham.
Yeah?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall.
Wow.
Did we write it for her then? Was
It must have been.
Poem?
I didn't think I did, but...
Maybe. Maybe this is, I don't remember if this is, just how it goes, or...
I think it was mostly her and Yuri, so, it might have, yeah.
Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Graham poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Why? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet?
Maybe that's what it was. I just chose enough of both that it kind of fell.
Yeah. Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? Like a Sour Patch Kid? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all.
Yeah, you should write that down.
Thanks, Graham. I should go write that down then.
Yes.
You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. I was not expecting the word scalp there.
Me neither.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically put them all from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
All right, that is a lot to unpack. Honestly, it is my favorite one, though, out of all the ones we've read so far. Just the way it kind of goes back and forth.
That about the fights yesterday?
Was that about the fights yesterday?
Yeah, with all the girls fighting and saying, pointing out each other's flaws and stuff.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's tons.
That's
really
or it could just be something even more outside of it. But that's why I think
literally taking people's brains.
Yeah.
Into bottles, Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, you used the word scalp. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Ah, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And last but not least, President Monika.
Hi, Graham. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
Because we can't write a poem for her, right?
Yeah, she's the president.
Yeah, but we've only gotten the option to write for the 3 girls.
Right, yeah.
Other than her.
Yeah, she's the only one.
You can't write a masterpiece.
Which is weird
yet.
because she's also, like, hesitant about having a boyfriend around me.
Yeah.
But I can't impress her with a poem.
I have to make
like the ultimate poem to like win her over.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Huh. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Like, I have trouble going to bed, and she has trouble waking up in the morning. It's like night and day.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Oh, sorry.
well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way that she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much? Get it, Monika? You like my literature joke?
Ha! I could be. Oh gosh. I sounded like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? She said both happiness and sadness.
Yeah, she loves them both. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Heck yeah.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't sleep. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me. Load me.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't really know what playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that just literally means it's not gonna work.
Sounds like some AI is like writing.
Right.
Right.
That's also kind of like, yeah.
Pizza crust.
Yeah. Load me up with pizza crust. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Like, usually people eat the pizza. I don't know.
Rather than play vinyl on
I don't know why that part's scarring me so much.
Well, it's really...
I'm just
such
imagining
a random
seeing
lie.
a greasy vinyl is, like, upsetting.
Yeah, just like chicken grease on a vinyl.
Yeah.
Or pizza grease. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Ha! It's about pizza. Sometimes about asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about?
What are you even talking about? I don't like that. I don't...
Save me.
Right. That made me uncomfortable for some reason. I know this is supposed to be a psychological horror game, and eventually it's gonna be weird, I guess, but that already kind of made me uneasy. Wait a second, the thing I just said isn't the thing I wanted to say? I don't like that.
Thanks for listening. Bye,
Hell
Graham.
Yeah. See ya, Monica.
Okay, everyone.
Love ya.
We're all done reading for each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone comes sit at the front of the room. Ooh.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days for the festival. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I have to sign some pamphlets. I have to sign some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance.
So why isn't this just a poetry club?
Yeah. No, it's literature. We still read books.
Right.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poem too.
Oh yeah.
Recite a poem. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Yeah, squeeze on into frame. Everyone just become a little thinner. Sayori's been coloring a poster. Hold it up for us to see.
It's weird. It's just like strike wallet.
Right? Are you kidding, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no.
Reloading.
It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. And, like, they have it, too. So she said Yuri and Natsuki haven't shared their poems to people.
Alright, yeah.
Like, are they going to slam poetry clubs?
Who else is, yeah. Who's going to the open mics of...
I guess I kind of overlooked that.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same.
Oh, watch out.
Let
Poke
me
you in
just
the
poke
eye
your eye out
real
real
quick.
quick.
Just boop. Wait, is there not, like, teachers for clubs? Is it just student ran? That's cool.
And then the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Heck yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, you don't even have to go to English class. You can just go to our literature club.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
I was drinking. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. I got monster in my throat. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands... What?
I said it's going to be a long episode, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of the poem is The Way They Fly.
Yeah, like this afternoon is way longer than yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, we've taken a nap, we've done poems, had some cookies.
Yeah.
Now we're doing more poems. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Sounds like motorcycles.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Whatever that noise was, I was pretty sure.
She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. Yep, so that's it. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident, ogre? I don't know, woman? The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Not like me, apparently. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity, and glances around her as if she's bewildering even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Oh god. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Going to sleep now. Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ha. Ah. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as the perfect match.
My voice is soft?
So soft. Quilted Northern. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh, that's that word she used. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Graham liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Okay. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your why can't I read her all of a sudden? I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. we don't have to time before the festival, excuse me. Okay. Now who's next?
Who's next? What do you mean? There's only 4 people in the club.
Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Graham.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess I do. Also, Graham does. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Graham lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do
fucking nerd. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. Jesus, this episode is fucking long. I guess we're at 1:07. Not that bad. I think it's less than your abilities and more than your lack of confidence in your writing. I think the other two have been we're 40 minutes though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. That's something that'll improve over time though. I think this might be the longest day.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds.
Woo!
She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
I guess I get that. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival.
Yeah, because you don't have any friends at the festival.
That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all of a sudden... Motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. I don't know why. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of what time. Let me know ahead of time you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised by that you're putting all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write some poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Oh, the festival's next week.
I can't wait.
I just joined this, but...
I could do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club... What am I saying? And impressing Monika. Oh, that's who Graham is after, is Monika?
Yeah, I guess so.
Specifically?
Because she's the class president.
I thought he was just kind of in it for all of them.
Yeah.
Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
We're neighbors. It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Graham. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
I'd be like, hell yes! What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well?
What would you do, Patrick?
I mean, I would totally
Graham.
walk... Yeah, I'm gonna walk home. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You see, you admitted it.
Jeez.
She's trying to trap you, man.
There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it.
Trifling.
Or maybe she does not like to think about it.
Right.
That's why. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
We haven't hung out with Yuri in like 3 days.
Right.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
Poem time.
Yeah, alright, I'll read the words this time. Okay, I have 20 choices. I'm gonna start with portrait. Do color. Ooh, I like contamination. That one's really standing out.
That's a
nice.
Yuri word there.
Definitely. Nibble. I'll do meager.
Oh.
I just really wish that I could know what I'm writing.
Do
you
love.
Know?
Go.
Love?
Yeah, go try love real quick. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, should she like half jumped? I was like, is Sayori just not into the poems now? Like that's what the game was trying to tell us, but no, she jumped for that one.
Okay. Unrequited.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Yeah, and the bass comes in. Hell yeah. Treasure. Do. Picking some words. Picking some words. Papa. Milk. Yeah, who loves milk? You love milk, of course. If it's food, it's probably gonna be her, right?
Yeah.
Let's test this theory. Parfait? Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's how we know. Crimson, I remember, was hers. Cage. Nice. Let's do passion. And then we'll do shopping. Sounds okay. Valentine. I'm really, yeah, it's really being her now, huh? Vertigo's back over there. Disoriented is also just vertigo, so that's cool. Shame. Oh, I didn't expect her to jump for shame.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Thought that was gonna be a last year.
Okay. Here, save it.
We did it. All right. Saving it. I don't know why I'm doing it in a new slot every time, but Now I feel like I need to, so.
Word. Hell yeah.
We did it.
That was a long episode, but it was fun. We got through the long day. And we'll continue the next day in the next episode. So exciting. With that being said, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Bye. Hell yeah.
And there was like that bath